You lead by example. And if she doesn't follow your lead, and now you've gotten yourself to a place where you're just in better shape than she is, and you're a man of purpose now, and now you're what a lot of women are starting to recognize as a high value man, and your wife's just not getting on board. Well, sometimes you just outgrow your wife. You know, there's no way around it. Sometimes you level up so much that she's a boat anchor now. You understand? So while both people should strive for self-improvement, you need to set the tone and lead in that area is really the point of that. And the relationships in a relationship centered around personal growth remains engaging and fulfilling. Okay. So if you could get to a place where you are setting the tone and leading so much, and your wife starts following that lead and starts putting investment in and starts, reading the books that, like on the other side where she's trying to learn how to be a better wife and all that kind of stuff, and you both start putting investment in, that's when things really start seeming effortless, right? Where you make the game a part of who you are, she makes the relationship a priority and you a priority, and she starts putting that investment in, and that will make your relationship feel absolutely fucking effortless, right? That's exactly what's happening with my relationship with Nurse Chick. I'm always working on myself. I'm always studying this stuff. I'm always, studying new material. I'm always working on trying to be a better version of myself. Nurse Chick on her side, she's always, she reads Dr. Laura's book on repeat. She reads another one called Keys to the Kingdom on repeat, and she's always putting investment in to the relationship in me. And it just, like, we've never had a fight, right? We're coming up. We're going to be, we're going on 5 years now. We're moving into the 5th year, and it's effortless. Like, we've never really had a serious fight at all. Not even a real spat, I would say. Not even. It's been a really wonderful experience, and people find it hard to believe because, like, most people don't go, 4 or 5 years without at least one fight, right? No, because we have the tools. We have the tools. We don't need to fight, right? And then a man should encourage his wife's development while continuing his own journey. I would say that that is a good thing to do. If you start working on yourself and your wife is starting to express interest in this, one of the things I learned from Corey Wayne's book, How to Be a 3% Man, is that women grow through praise, right? So if you see her putting in effort, encourage it, like by praising her, telling her like how sexy she is for doing whatever she's doing. Nurse Chick has been like really smashing her diet lately. She stopped doing so much heavy weightlifting because she's not doing any fitness competitions this year. So she's doing more like yoga work and stuff like that. But whatever she's doing a great job, and her scrubs are looking right. So I like to tell her that. I'm like, hey, whatever you're doing, you just keep doing that. Right. And that's me encouraging her, her own development. I'm trying to, like, hey, this is working. It's working on me. Just keep doing that. Guys, get in Beer Club, beer.comeonmanpod.com. It's a good group of dudes. We've got guys in there where we talk about this type of stuff. We swap notes. Like I said, we had that conversation about women in dead bedrooms last night. And yeah, like all that kind of stuff's really good. We have a couple of guys in there that are in brand new relationships and they're trying to navigate it. We have guys that are in long-term relationships that occasionally have problems. We had one of the Beer Club brothers, was it last night or the night before? He's been doing really good with his wife. And then all of a sudden she started really testing him hard and started a fight out of nowhere. And it was about how he was getting ready to do a 7-day fast, right? He was going to do a 7-day fast. And for whatever reason, she was freaking out about it. And she was yelling at him like, you're going to kill yourself and all this kind of stuff. And you need to eat and whatever. And she was basically trying to like throw him off course, right? Well, my man has been studying this stuff for a long time. He knows that if she's able to get her way, she's going to lose that respect for him. And he has to stand his ground and be like, no, I'm going to keep doing this, right? No, I'm going to keep doing this. And, but it was frustrating him because, like, women have that way, that ability to get under your skin. So he took it to the brotherhood. He's like, guys, I need help here. like, I need help getting through this. This is what she's doing. And we're all like, stay strong, man. Stay strong. Don't dear. Always Luca, like all the stuff, right? We started telling them. And I told him, I was like, you got this, man. Like, you know what you have all the tools. You know exactly what to do. She's cute when she's mad, right? Beer Club's perfect for that. And then, guys, if you want to work with me one-on-one, book a free call. Go to call.fixedadbedrooms.com, okay? I would say Beer Club is a great place to get started. There's a guy in there who's he's like working on dread. He's working on relationship things. So he joined Beer Club to sort of, be able to swap notes with the guys. And he reached out to me directly, and he was telling me about some of his problems. And I was like, yeah, man, let's get on a call. Let's see if, working together might be right. And he's like, well, is it okay if I just reach out to you every once in a while? It's like, well, yeah, if you're a client, right? I mean, otherwise Beer Club is a group chat. So if you want to join Beer Club and you don't want to spend more money than Beer Club, then drop those types of problems in the chat. And then what's good about Beer Club is you have a whole bunch of other guys going through it, and they can all jump in, right? It's not just me, although I do offer advice and tips, and I'm in there quite frequently. But if you really want to work with me one-on-one, well, we got to get on a call and see if working with me is right for you. Okay. All right. Balancing relationship growth with personal development. So both people should strive for self-improvement to maintain attraction. They should, but you as the man who's setting the tone and leading, you have to set the example. Okay. You got to lead by example there. A relationship centered around personal growth remains engaging and fulfilling. We've sort of talked about that already, but that's essentially, the kind of relationship that Nurse Chick and I have. And like I said, if you can inspire her to want to work on herself and how she shows up in the relationship as much as you're doing it, you're going to have an effortless relationship if you're both working on it. Okay. But women aren't going to be inspired to do that sort of thing if they don't think that you're worth putting the effort in. You got to be, that's how hypergamy works, right? That's Breifeld's law. In order for her to want to keep that relationship and put investment in to keep that relationship going, you have to be a man worth keeping around, right? That's your job. So you always have to be leveling up, and it's got to be for you. Whereas her work is going to be for the relationship. It's different. It's a different dynamic, but it ends up working very similarly, right? And then a man should encourage his wife's development while continuing his own journey. Yeah. Oh, you know what? I copied that twice. That's why I was like, didn't I just talk about that? I literally copied and pasted that twice into my notes here. Okay. I was like, why is this repeating? Because I copied it twice. Okay. Emotional leadership and stability. A man must remain steady and composed when emotions run high. This is a part of having rock solid frame, right? And if you guys have a hard time with this, remaining steady and composed when she's poking your buttons, she's pushing your buttons, and she's, like she knows how to get under your skin. Like we were talking about brother, one of the brothers there in Beer Club. If you can't maintain your composure, you're going to fail her shit test. She's going to know that she can manipulate you and your emotions. She can get you up in your feels, and that's going to cause her to lose attraction and respect for you over time. So you got to learn how to get that under control, right? Not be so defensive, right? That's why we say never dear, always Luca, right? Women respect men who do not react impulsively to emotional fluctuations. What's your knee-jerk reaction when your wife is pissed off? And if it's not yours, what's most guys' knee-jerk reaction when she gets pissed off, or she's sad, or she's shuts down, she's not talking? Most guys start walking around saying, "What's wrong, honey? What's wrong? What can I do? Do you need some help around the house? Like, what do you need to do?" Right? They're trying to make her happy when she's unhappy, right? That's you reacting impulsively to her emotional fluctuations. You can't be affected by her emotional swings.
New episodes every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. Subscribe now.